Aries. My name is Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the person that is on your mind currently. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate with you. Let's get into it. Aries and their person. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Someone's not putting in the work or effort necessary to keep this connection alive. As of right now, yeah, the Star card reversed. This person is treating you like you're just anyone else, any old person, and I feel like you are not appreciating this whatsoever. This person, yeah, they're not offering you abundance. They're just not offering you anything of substance, anything that you can really, sort of, not just like the tangibles. They're not offering great communication either. I feel like this person's very unsturdy in who they are in life as of right now. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reverse. That's the energy that this person's putting you in because they're in the energy of the Ace of Pentacles reverse. If they're in this energy, then of course they're going to put you in the Queen of Pentacles reverse energy, right? Feeling that sort of lack of abundance. This person, I'm going to say right off the bat, it looks like they have a really hard time manifesting money into their 3D physical reality. They're having a really tough time with that. And because they don't like that part of themselves, they sort of treat everyone they come across, whether they have feelings for them or not, they go into the energy of treating sort of everybody like they're not good enough. Because in reality, this person feels deep down that they're not good enough. If that makes sense. Yeah, Ace of Wands, this person's just, they don't do anything towards you. They don't take action towards you. Like, the passion has sort of left. They're not passionately taking action towards you. They're not taking action towards you when it comes to abundance. They're not making you feel special. But again, this is a tactic that this person uses to guard their own self-worth issues. You can't give from an empty cup. And I feel like this person's cup is very empty. I just saw the Five of Cups reversed. They don't like being in this energy, but it's just sort of, you may be dealing with somebody who's just naturally a little bit more pessimistic. What I like to call them is long-term humans, right? We have light workers and we have long-term humans. Now, this might sound a little out there, but just hear me out, okay? Light workers are souls, spiritual beings that have come to Earth during this specific time to help raise the frequency, the vibration of the planet. And you can see that with the different generations really starting to change and ask questions, especially in the age of Aquarius that we're in right now. They're starting to ask questions. This person seems very long-term humanish, which is a long-term human is a soul that loves the human game, the human experience. They've incarnated probably thousands upon thousands of times. Light workers are souls from different dimensions, different, planes of reality that have come to help out at this specific time. I do feel like many of you watching are probably more of the light worker territory, and when I say light worker, it doesn't necessarily mean like special, although many light workers have many special capabilities that long-term humans deem sort of odd or weird. But light workers essentially shine a light in the darkest of places. So they're actually kind of cursed. Not cursed, right? Light workers have a lot of beautiful skills, a lot of beautiful gifts that we are meant to share with the world. And we've actually come to change the vibration of the planet. That is encoded deep within us. It is at a very, very subconscious level. We do not know this consciously. Just like long-term human souls, though, right? They don't know it consciously, but they love this human earth game. Light workers find it a little bit more difficult. This person is giving off definite more long-term human type vibes. They're very rooted in the 3D, really, really rooted in sort of money and abundance and maybe a lack thereof. And what breeds from that is just more lack of abundance. When you have a lack of abundance mindset, it just breeds more of it. So this person could be somebody who gets pretty negative and down on themselves. Yeah, the Moon card reverse, and then we have the Six of Cups. They do sense a very, very powerful connection with you. This could be somebody that you either know from childhood or have a past life with. There's some sort of past energy here within this connection. That's very, very strong. this is somebody who has a really hard time manifesting that abundance into their lives, and it lowers their self-confidence. Yeah, the Chariot reverse, it makes it almost impossible for them to come towards you, to move towards you, at least in the right ways. All right, how does this person feel at the deepest level, though, about Aries? Five of Swords reverse. They're so afraid of getting hurt, too. There's a sense, you know what I'm getting, Aries? Somehow this person feels like you maybe hurt their feelings at some point in time, or they know that their shitty behavior, this is for some of you, they know that their shitty behavior with this Five of Swords reverse here, they know they need to come out of that energy. Again, you're dealing with somebody who's not very spiritually enlightened quite yet. They know that they manifest the lack of abundance, the lack of love, any lack that they're experiencing in their lives, they know that they're responsible for manifesting that, right? But what their intentions towards you is the Ten of Pentacles. If this person could raise their vibration and really get to a place in their life where they're really great at manifesting abundance, and you can do this. And a lot of times it's just about detaching from the outcome. So this person could actually be someone who's very materialistic, very money-oriented, very, very long-term human-oriented, right? Someone who only cares about money. If this person could learn to detach from the outcome a little bit and really just focus on what would be best for their mission in this life, if they could really ask themselves that question, I feel like abundance would manifest quite easily. You could be dealing with an 8 life path or somebody born on an 8 day. 8 is the number of money. It's also the number of karma. 8s typically have their money go like that, but they are here to experience what abundance feels like at least once in their lives. Yeah, they know that they're responsible for everything that they manifest. So this isn't somebody who's going around blaming you or anything like that. What's the advice for Aries regarding this person? Let's see. Queen of Swords reverse. Don't be afraid to speak your mind, especially if you sense something weird or off about this connection. Do not be afraid to speak your mind, because it may be the only way that you avoid pain, especially when it comes to this person, because I'm seeing that they have an ego, which again puts them in a deep state of lack. Their ego issues put them in a deep state of lack, which then makes you put your guard up towards them, and it hurts you too. So we have you hurting, we have them hurting, but it's due to their ego. And this person with the Page of Cups here, this person doesn't know how to sort of make like a real offer. If this is somebody who gives you player energy or in and out energy, it's like they have a really hard time coming in with a big offer because their self-confidence is so low from manifesting what they don't want. And a large piece of this is it's because they get into their ego energy, which is something that I feel like you do not like at all. And when they get into this ego energy, I do feel like your guard goes up, and you have no problem telling this person exactly how you're feeling because they put you in the Ten of Swords energy, hurting. So the advice is definitely, don't be afraid to speak your mind. And, don't be quiet. Don't be afraid to speak your mind about any sort of burdens that this connection is really bringing into your life, and this connection in general. If this person's behavior, if they get into their ego and they're causing pain and they're like accidentally manifesting lack, is that someone you really want in your life anyway? Because our life partner, we're going to be around a lot. And it needs to be somebody who's a vibrational match, Aries, I'm not really seeing here that you vibe at the same level that this person does. They vibrate at a state of lack. When you're around somebody who vibrates at a state of lack, it's very, very difficult to raise your vibration. Although I do feel like you really don't take this person's shit. You don't. but they do hurt you when they get into this ego energy. They do hurt you. Any other messages for Aries? Don't forget to just bask in your own glory, for lack of better wording. Don't forget to really remember what makes you special. Don't forget to remember what it is that you actually deserve in this life. And honestly, Aries, you're very abundant. You're very abundant. So again, just ask yourself, this person who does not attract abundance easily, is that really someone you want in your life? Because I'm seeing you as being very abundant, very secure within yourself. I do feel like this is just such a strong connection with that Six of Cups, though. The pull is so strong, it's making it really difficult to sort of walk away from anything to do with this connection, because it puts you in the Ten of Swords, it puts them in the Nine of Swords, but it's due to their ego. So I guess, you know, even though the connection is strong, is what this person's offering, which isn't much, is it going to be enough to keep you in your Nine of Pentacles energy? So that is what I have for you today, Aries. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.